Hello, humans, and welcome to more... I was about to say Terraria for some reason. Zelda. It's Zelda we're playing. Who's this dude? Hello, welcome to Seabed Inn. Wait, it can't be. You're Master Link from 100 years ago. Sorry. Back to work. We're always happy to provide some sound sleep to weary travelers. Would you like to rest? I do not. What? Blissful waterbed? How long would you like to sleep on the blissful waterbed? Never mind. I wanted to know what it was about. I guess you get 2 health points, maybe? Hello! Wait, what was I going to say? Oh, do you need something? Thought you were a different chick. Alright. Stop delaying, shall we? Start making our way. Making my way downtown. Pretty... Ooh, take what? Chickaloo tree nuts. Small birds love these nuts. You can eat it raw for a minor effect, but it'll also be added as a spice to other recipes. Okay. There needs to be a recipe book. Unless I'm missing something, there needs to be a recipe book. This feels like a bloody fucking slip and slide right about now. Is this just taking me back to... Who are you? Well, what is the matter? A Hylian! And not just any Hylian! Isn't that you, Link? How dare you show your face here after what you did to Lady Mipfa? Wait, what did you say? I, Trello, shall punish you on behalf of our beloved Lady Mipfa. That's what I'd like to do anyhow. But I'm afraid those of us in the Zora Council have our hands full trying to figure out what to do next about Ruta. Ruta? You were alive 100 years ago, so you should know all about Ruta. Surely you cannot have forgotten. Lady Mipfa, our Zora champion. In order to help defeat Calamity Ganon, she piloted a divine beast, via Ruta. But I do not understand. Why is the divine beast sending a plague of rain to us and making the domain suffer? I think that the rain is the tears of Lady Mipfa, who was defeated without fulfilling her duty. What are you doing?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, you. Hi. It's me. I'm the one Princess Sidon at the top of the tower. Ah, right. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Princess Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into the Zora River from the top of that tower. And I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection in the water surface as I dove in. Yes. Deeply moved. Deeply moved? I don't expect you to understand this, but one's diving form is the truest and most beautiful form. Yes, truly. So lately I've been spending my days scouting out diving spots. When you learn how to climb waterfalls, please show me your beautiful form. What? Climb waterfalls? Oh, alright, dude. La 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 la. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Who are you? I'm a Hylian. Cool! But you know, Prince Sidon is much cooler. I don't know. I think everyone disagrees. I'm pretty big here. No. I want to talk. That song. I just love singing. I even remember the song from the Champion Festival. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, go on. I'm going to sing it now. The Champion Festival song. Gift from the sky, a scale of light. Spirit splits the feet of a veiled false sight. Oh. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. I guess not. Oh! Oh, shit. Right, so you just still end up talking to... Right, okay. Hey! Oh! You're the guy from Inogo Bridge! The fact that you're here must mean that you met with Princess Sidon. For now, you should head to the throne room. Please, won't you listen to what the king has to say? I will, but ooh, geez, that was deeper than I was expecting. I want to talk to everyone first. What's wrong? The traveller, eh? Upon this stone monument is the proud history of the Zora as dictated by King Dorafan himself many years ago. I planned to record it all in a book, so I am reading it again. Sounds bad. Link? Is that really you? The Hylian who stole away our Lady Mipfa, and what's more, the champion who... I cannot forgive you. Not ever. Say what? Do you not understand the gravity of what you've done? Not only did the Hylians fail to stop Calamity Ganon 100 years ago, but you went and stole our Lady Mipfa from us. I will never forgive you, awful Hylians. Not ever. This feels like a racist thing. Like, he obviously just doesn't quite understand. Well, it's always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our fair Zora's domain. Wait a moment. You're Link, the perpetuator who forced Lady Mipfa to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who loved Lady Mipfa still remember you, and they still resent you. I, however, resent the deed, and not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of the past to wash away. Link, I have retired from my role as a priest. I am now living my life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last. Spent day after day in idleness, only to pass from this world soon. Link, as I'm sure you are well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it will beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor, one I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding, and I shall be fulfilled. I'm thinking... If I find enough of those cricket dealies that... Oh god, get it together. That... Maybe they might get engaged because of the gesture or something. And then maybe I tell him about them. Oh, you are a big dude. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. King Zora to be big in Ocarina of Time, so, alright. Oh, God, you're ugly. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorphan. Dorphan probably is in like dorsal, dolphin, fin, I don't know. Ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist. Is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You're the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion. The Hylian champion. You cut me... The Link? That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Come again? You say you have lost your memory. But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipfa, yes? You do you not? Nah. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipfa as well? You and Mipfa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look down at the beauty. Please look upon the beauty. Where did I get down from? Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipfa, immortalized form, still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at this moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. This is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in the danger of vanishing because of the divine beast Vah-Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dolphin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak to guests that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed. Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that's not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Vah-Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstreams from us. There, Hylian lives are in grave danger. Whoa! The divine beast is crying once again. How the hell are you supposed to defeat something like this? Well now. The divine beast Vah-Ruta. Your princess, Zelda, often studied the divine beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Seging, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That's why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get these orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruto's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain the control of the divine beast, then maybe it may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruto together. Let's do this! Thank you, Link, truly. We are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Ooh! Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So as long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dolphin! Surely you do not intend to give this outsider the Zora armor! Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha has made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust it to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not so easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she meant a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. What shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Come on, dude. Give us all the shark arrows. Sidion, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try and speak with him. Right. Okay, finally getting to a bit of a, I hope the Divine Beast is a dungeon that you can sort of, you know, do things in. The square below this, right? What's that glowing thingy? I want the glowing thing. Oh, it's just one of those things. Square below? Oh, you mean further below, I guess. Please listen. What are these, the Sims? Humph, you came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories of some which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie, not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Aren't the princess and Zelda supposed to have something? Oh, memories. Here we go. Oh, okay, yeah, this thing's huge. This is definitely going to be the dungeon.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, the Japanese voice acting is much better from the previews of it that I've seen. But having said that, the voice acting is still greatly appreciated. I would have been happy if there was a lot more in here, to be honest. So here we go. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remember her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Save your lies for another, Zora. Without any solid proof, I have no choice but to assume you are a lying scoundrel. If you are truly Lady Mitfa's beloved, then prove it. Do so, and I'll tell you how to get the shock. Oh, okay, so I've got to go and... Can I talk to Sidon? The stubborn fool. Lucky for us, we have proof. Link, go ahead and show Muzu the Zora arm my father gave you. What? He's just going to say the same shit again and again and again. Show him the Zora armor. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. Huh? You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That's the Zora armor from before. Lady Mitfa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mitfa made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mitfa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I would never have imagined she would make this special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora, and that I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You mean... you must mean that, Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need At least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That's where our armor should come in handy. Just swim up the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. Okay. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Gotta go all the way up there, do I? Well, that was a very interesting episode of Zelda. I'm gonna remember what he said and then head in the direction of where he said. So until then, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.